3, excuse me. 2 for 2 trade is what I should be saying. Scout picked up in favor of the SMG. Krieg picked up in favor of the Scouts. Singularity, actually, but at this stage, they actually technically have the better buy against Envy. Rifles versus SMGs, and now bomb control, site control, and a plant down for the retake coming in. No defuse kit either for Envy, so this actually could get quite difficult. Android does line up 2, but in the end, Floppy trades it back. Nifty comes in with a frag of his own. Oh, Hydrex trades him, and Som, last man, out to lobby. 1v2. And again, no defuse kit. He's got to find these kills uber quick, stick the full 10 seconds. Does get Floppy down. That's something found, but now facing in against Hydrex right to the outside. He knows that he's baited enough time at this stage. And Som trying to find everything he can, but no chance of this one. Grab the Galil, run for the hills. And Singularity do strike back. Krieg's in on 4, Mac 10 in for Ryan with SMG, CZs, P250s and Galils. Envy play quick into the ramp room. Look at how fast Nifty's going straight into the corner of the trophy room, but that's all he can establish. Fogly comes in towards Hot, takes out one, traded back by OC, and Nifty also dealt with by Ryan, but Sonic faces back for the 3 versus 3. Android and Som come in with kills of their own right, and the aggression from Envy might just work out and stop Singularity from grinding their way up to map point. Shake onto the bomb site. SMG versus Krieg, and the Krieg wins out at least 1 duel, but he's got to get 2 more. $60 seconds left on the clock. Android, ready for the face, ready for the kill. And Envy again, a forced by a rush back in against Singularity, and Singularity just not knowing what to make of it. Decimated towards lobby. Force by back with the pistols here for the T side. Then dive from Shaky gets downstairs. That's massive. 4 T side players here with the bomb on their back, and unfortunately not quite massive from them. 3 kills for Fogly. And Shake demoed out by a nade. There you go. Maybe it is just the CT side edits of Nuke. Envy still on track to make the 2-0 work out for them. Grind to hell, retribution for the CT forces. NUG's on 3, Krieg's in on 2, P250's Glocks and everything. The rest of Singularity, double flash in for Floppy and Shake. Here's make face, make haste. On towards the outside control, quickly out here towards taking out the first player here towards the big box, supported out here by Sonic here on the heaven area. Easy as that. Taps on, taps bursts on through. And a 7th for Envy, and again the anti-eco dealt with quite easily by the CT forces. 3 rounds lost bonus now, kicking around for Singularity. Krieg's in on all 5 players. They seem to love these scopes. And again, it's quite surprising because even after the SG sort of buff, I guess you can call it, in terms of the pricing. Price nerf, let's call it a price nerf. That Krieg was never quite as popular as the AUG. The AK always had dominance for the T sides. So SNG. A lot out for this one. Nades in against them. CTs have Shake to deal with towards outside, but not a lot of outside control coming in. Eventually Nifty takes out 2 players quickly down. OC trades back and Som ready for Floppy, deals with him for the 3-for-1. OC still fragging away. Only man here getting kills for the T sideline. Now Shake Zulu gonna get spotted. Fugly in the backstab. 2 frags found. Nice and easy for Envy. Once again, the defensive just holds so efficiently. Now Singularity will take their first tactical of Nuke. Had no need to do so up to this point because, you know, truly they were in a very good position. They were absolutely dominant in that first half, and now, total opposite it feels like. Singularity, 4 rounds to the half by. Max loss bonus in the next round should leave 13-9, and Envy have come back on the comeuppance here. They're going to burst in, try to get a bomb plan out for this round, so cash injection at least covered, and actually Som does go down. OC looking for an X-Man. Floppy does trade back on the likes of Nifty, who does get that 1 kill. The bomb can get picked up. Floppy now has a Krieg and an AUG on Ryan to work with. He'll still burn, and Fugly will get spotted out. Burst onto the headshot, and now the backstab coming in from the T side. Actually, this could still work out for Singularity. They could still win this round right here. Krieg in, Floppy takes out Android, looks for his 4K. It carries up Singularity to the 14th round of the T-side board. Envy not quite expecting that heavy aggression. It will work well for Singularity. Still 2 away from winning this map. Envy, however, grinded, and again they are within touching distance of the Singularity lead. 6 rounds separate the 2 teams. Incendiaries down towards Grill, the T-side face up and over. Android on towards the trophy room, and Som up in the rafters. No one checked this. Singularity will trade back 2-for-1. CT's coming in towards the main face. 3 alive left. The bomb plant can't get an eye, but Shake will get traded, and Hydrex is extremely low. 3-on-3 scenario. Sonic will make his way inland. Spray blind. Completely blind off by flashbangs and smokes, and still trying to find some sort of way to work in here. Even Stevens on the man advantage. OC going to burn alive. Andrew going to round this corner. 1 shot leads against Hydrex, but he still whiffs out the chance. The headshot comes in for the Krieg, and Floppy ready towards the main area as the smokes start to fade. Sonic trying to cross burst on Spray, does not take him down, and in the end he'll get out of dodge. Singularity will get their 15th, will get their map point here for Nuke. Envy, 7 rounds to overtime. Both teams coming in with rifles. Floppy going to lead the charge out here against Android. Close range to the SMG. What can he get done? Not a whole lot, apparently. So rotations will come in quick from Nifty, trying to readjust here against the Singularity side. Molotov's in from observation, trying to catch up. Floppy will spray the first man, but Ryan trades back for the 4 versus 3. Flashes over. 3 flashes back from Envy as they make their way up and inwards. Som Fugly next up here with the smokes and flashbangs again, coming back in for the T-side line, trying to and keep Envy suppressed here towards the B tunnels. They know that they're all here. Sonic, Fugly, Som trying to find some sort of angle to work with. All 3 players piled in, and Ryan So ready for this spray. Up does get taken out. Buggy last man standing as Hydrex gets the trades, and he gets the final spray. 3 kills to his name. 16-8 for Singularity. We are going to a third map. And I don't think anyone is surprised here at this stage. This is for a spot of the minor, and neither team wants to let it go. Mirage will be our final battleground of this series, of this night, and of the open, or closed qualifiers, I should say, as a whole. We're going to go to a short break. And after this, we'll decide, is it Envy or is it Singularity? Who takes the final spot of the Americas Minors? Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss it.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Sa mga panahon na ikaw ay nagigipit, nag-iisa,
Yeah, so we're running borescopes to look inside of our customers' engines to prove the cleaning power of Caltex with Teflon.
Para pala siyang colonoscopy or endoscopy sa mga katawan natin.
Tubig pala yun. Grabe tubig.
I definitely recommended use Caltex with Teflon Clean and Glide technology.
Yeah, so we're running borescopes to look inside of our customers' engines to prove the cleaning power of Caltex with Teflon.
Para pala siyang colonoscopy or endoscopy sa mga katawan natin.
Tubig pala yun. Grabe tubig.
I definitely recommended use Caltex with Teflon Clean and Glide technology.
I'm feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time? You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me, am I reading something different from your eyes? See you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. See you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Your voice is getting nearer, heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, why we gotta feel amplified. Staying till the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes. See you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. See you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Your voice is getting nearer, heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, why we gotta feel amplified.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Welcome back to the minor qualifiers, where we are into our final map of this best of three between Singularity and Envy, and our final map of the qualifiers as a whole. I am the Eternal J. It's been a very long day for me and the rest of us here at Starladder. It's been a long night in the case of me in the UK. It doesn't matter though, because it all comes to a head right now. Singularity beat out Envy on Nuke in confident fashion, and now they stand here to take the whole series away and take the final spot in the minors right here, right now on Mirage. It will be a close affair. I'm not making a prediction, not only because I can't be asked, but also because I don't think I can. The pistol round comes into play. Defuse for Shake. And smoke out for him. Early players in from Envy go out towards the A bomb site as they burst in via the connector area. Sonic with a P250 taps towards Ryan and force him off angle here towards the CT spawn. Bomb plant down, back of danger, and be a 5v5 retake for Singularity with the defuse on Sheikh Zula. 5 players making their moves up. Taps on taps from Hydrex. Spots out Android. Tries to take him down. Indeed, he will be able to do so with a opening frag for the CT side. But Sonic and Nifty chime right back and hold down the control. One man still here on the bomb site, just swinging away with the knives, making sure the CTs do not get on here. Fugly will get taken out. Oh, and Som also knives up, taps the bomb. Once he's right there, he's right there. He does get the knife on Hydrex with Sonic climbing in. And Flompy will go down to Som. What was that? What a play from Som. Manic stuff. And in the end, Envy will take the pistol, just about going in with the execution. Decent defensive held up by Singularity, but in the end, they're all good. Scouts in on 3, UMP. The Mag 7 for Sheikh Zula. AK's out for the others of the NV side. And the Mag 10's on Nifty and Android. Very passive other than the initial face up towards connector here for Envy. Nifty full control. No one really going to try and challenge him as well. It's Floppy. Headshot taken by Nifty as Smoke's come in for Som. We're going to try and pull him. Execution here towards the bomb site. Right here towards Sandwich, hearing the footsteps coming in. The SMG can still get a kill or two on the way out. Good flash timing. They're going to cross. They're going to think it's safe. Oh, but now he's been spotted out by Nifty. Ryan does turn it back round for the kill. Sonic trades it back with the AK, and the bomb will be planted open for Ramp. Nades in OC high. Drex, good shot from OC. 3-on-3 scenario. AK still at the helm. OC faces up, tags on tags, trying to see if he can take out someone for the firebox, but no one is there from the NV post plant. Sonic is spotted though towards Dark, and Sheikh Zula turns it back to the favour of the CT forces. Next thing is Fugly. No, the AK gets the kill instead of the defuse. Is tapped once, not quite for any more than that. Som forces knocked taps on taps against Hydrex, 61 points of health. Nades in against him, will tag him directly in the face, but in the end he will be forced away. It will be a second on the board for NV. Deagle's in, P250s, USPs, and a Scout in for the Singularity Eco. Well, I say Eco, and for Hydrex it's more of a half bite. Sonic. Nifty flashing their way into the B bomb site as the P250 does come in for Shake, does take out Sonic. A quick frag back for the combined pistols, but the combined AK doesn't take out any kills actually. Ryan and Shake get away alive. Damage coming in, the P250 here for Floppy will try and swing out. Take out Foley, dink him down, doesn't take the kill though, and again, just damage coming in with these pistols and rifles. Ryan finally comes back in for the Singularity side. 2 kills traded back for nothing. The MV squad and the bomb, 10-5 to commit here. Sprays in, Foggy just tap on a Hydrex, take him down. A 4-on-3 situation. Face up Fugly, sprayed down, eventually 2-man advantage gained by the CT forces. Nifty taps on taps, Som and Nifty do get 2 headshots back away. And rotating into the B-bomb site, the Scout just catches Som, but only gets the tag, no kills. A retake chance available. Molotov's down from Som, forcing Floppy to face back over the other side. Nifty, ready for the backstab player. Floppy, Scout up, tags on tags, not going to land here, and OC will go falling. Nifty with a swing and a 3K and a headshot found. And easy as that for the 3-0 start for the NV side. The T's certainly getting things off on the right foot. Not quite the same as the first half of Nuke. Or more like the first half of Inferno. The Embryo on T side more than anything else. AK's in, AUG's AWP for OC. A lot of utility available for the execute the standard A setup here towards the A bomb site. Son with the first frag. Android upping in towards the dark area. Spots Ryan on cross. The two players found, none. Traded again by Singularity. Envy bringing his T side straight to the fold as smokes come in. They do block off any connector rotations. The bomb plant should be secured. A real chance to deny it for Sheikh Zula. Nades in against him. We'll go a little bit deep so it doesn't tag him for all the damage that get done. He does face out Fugly as a result. Spots Sonic but can't take him down. Him down all the same. So Envy maintained their man advantage but only by a margin of 1 with a backstab coming in from Nifty. Time is ticking. It looks like Singularity don't want to face this. Might look for the exit frags, but... Oh yeah, they will take down Sheikh Zula, but... Confident start again from Envy, looking very similar to Singularity on the start of their CT half of Nuke. Tactical timeout called by Singularity. Go very early on in this map. Trying to see if they can figure things out, trying to see if they can find a way to work inland here. Of course, on max loss bonus with Envy. First 4 rounds of the T side board. Plenty more surely to come unless Singularity can turn things around. Again, this is the last map of the day. Last map of the night, last map of the entire qualifier. And it all decides which of these two teams will be making it into the minor itself. Let's find out. AKs, AUGs, the Eagles in on 3, CZ for OC. A little bit of a prod in. OC does take the first player in Sonic. That's a nice kill. Hydrex caught off guard towards the mid face. Nades in against him. 51 points of health. Smokes also go down from Android and Som. Ryan. Rotation and push into the Palace area. Fugly and Nifty straight up spots Sheikh Zula, takes him down. Hydrex still back to the back of the bomb site with the AUG in hand. Further flashes in, holds down the line for the moment. Envy still sitting in a 4 versus 4 as Hydrex is spotted back over the bench entrance and Nifty will deal the damage. Again, taking control for Envy. 1 AK picked up by OC. And what can he get done here towards a short position? I doubt much at all. We'll try face into the likes of Fugly. He will just fall back away and control shot from a much more passive angle. As Ryan also looks in through the apps area. Som will catch him off guard and take his head off his shoulders, leaving Floppy and OC left, probably just to save the AK at this stage. With a 5th on the T side board, it was an eco half by sort of round for SNG, so not too much of an issue again. Envy will maintain their control. Singularity will have the rifles in the next round. With Deagles up from Floppy, do take another kill back. And can he get Fugly as well? He's trying to creep and get the AK, but we're going to get eventually pressurized here by the T side. And we'll get taken out in the end, so there you go. AUGs in AWPs, the double op setup in back coming in from Singularity. They're going to play these. OC and Sheikh Zula. OC going to play towards what looks to be the A setup initially, and Sheikh Zula over towards B, so could be a connector face in from OC. You're going to look towards ramp initially, actually, so no mid control. Touch for the CT side, and that might be a good thing, because Envy are once again setting up for the lurk in towards the A bombs, or the B bomb site, trying to execute towards A. Bit of aggression coming in from the CT forces over at ramp. Might try and cut that down, but most of the T-side presence over in Palace. Singularity won't push to this position, won't get the info, won't get the kill, won't get killed off all the same. The minute and 15 on the clock. Sonic still watching the position, still watching Hoping to catch an overextending CT player. OC with flashes over and looks on from ticket booth. Nifty. Spray on from Ryan. Takes him down. Starts things off for NB, but Floppy with a trade back. Rotates towards the A bomb site as Shake Zulu gets the one. And two players line up for Floppy. Loads of damage done by him. 2 kills to his name as OC deals with Android. It's all left to Fugly in a 1 versus 4. Bomb out in the open. It's known to the CT side. He's known to the CT side. And there's only one place that he can do. He can't go and rotate towards the B bomb site. Not with the bomb out in the open. Not with 30 seconds left on the clock. He has to face A. He's going to get all 4 of these kills to try and hold on to the round for Envy. It's looking like Singularity might just find their first, and indeed with Fugly going back over deep into Palace. He will hold on to his AK-47, save it for the next round, and Singularity will force the issue back on Envy to get a first on the CT board. There you have it, a bit of a struggle early on there. Envy certainly had the control as they pushing and committing, getting everything that they needed. AKs, AUGs, AWPs in for both sides. Sonic taking nothing, just a Glock with a head Kevlar. Very interesting of a play right here. Shake Zuda with the AWP will try and respond back on Fugly. Quick flick kicks things off for Singularity. Look back towards mid for a little bit more, trying to catch off this one player. Up and behind the wood stack. Re-smokes in for Nifty as Android flashes in, looking for control of his own right. Incendiary's back down once again. Sonic does grab that AK, picked up off his dead teammate. See what he can do with it. He has been one of the standout players for Envy across both the first 2 maps, so expecting big things out of him. He hasn't had a chance to frag too highly yet. As Envy with the mid control and over to the ramp position will start to push him. Flash is over. Ryan rounds the corner, takes some down. It's 2 kills traded back for nothing on the part of Envy. As Floppy gets Nifty as well, leaving Android and the last 2 players left. 3 kills for Ryan to find, and he will find all of them. Fantastic stuff from Singularity. All 5 alive for the CT side. PT50s, Deagles, CZs for the eco for Envy, finally forced out by Singularity. Double ups out from Shake Zula and OC here for the Singularity side, and again they will just hold back their standard positions. A lot of aggression coming in towards the apartments here. Envy go towards underpass for the mid and potential A setup. There's no more mid control other than this underpass push though. No one from the CTs will challenge it. No one from the T set up towards top mid. And the apartments control that Floppy will try and shut down with 2 simple spray downs on Fugly and Sonic. Unfortunately, they get that bomb out of there in time. Deagle up from Nifty, try and trade the back. The 3rd shot will land to the head and dome down Floppy. Trying to send him on the idea of going towards the apartments. Flashbangs in. AUG picked up, and Hydrex will try and counteract for it. Their attention on the CT side has been drawn over to the out position as the bomb makes its way up towards mid. Nade on Nifty. Tag him down. It looks like actually Envy do want to commit towards the bomb site. Android cut off here by Ryan. 2nd spray to his front. Nifty goes down to Hydrex, leaving it all to some lost. Man left, almost quick swept by OC. 2nd place had all the other deal the damage. CZ does get the kill. Well, also get the dink, I should say. Not quite the kill. OC. Keeps 3 sitting around for SNG. And Envy again with that eco will now get the 4 buy out here for round number 9. AK's in the AWP for Nifty. Dropped out to Sonic. See what he can do with it. He faced towards the apartments as mid-control established by Fugly and Som. Eventually Nifty takes that face up. Android instead looking on to the apartments area. Will tank the nades early on. Molotov's back down. The Hydro sprees good, and the T-side player opens things up for Envy. Man advantage gained by the T-side line. Singularity still holding on to their standard default positions. On the A site, 2 players on B and 1 towards mid. AWP is Sheikh Zula and Orps on the A half of the map mostly. Sheikh will get downstairs looking towards underpass. He all unscopes worst possible moment, picking back enough. Android though drops that bomb. 4v3, Nifty there with a trade back. Almost 4v4 for Singularity if Sheikh Zulu was a little bit quicker to the marker. Getting back up towards the connector area. It might still work out. Still, there's a chance for Floppy as he spots one man, but doesn't get the kill. Doesn't get the shot that he needed to. Nifty down 67 points of health. So now here come MB pushing in through the connector area. Fugly up. Orp in for Sonic. Similar sort of positions with the bomb on his back. 35 seconds remaining. The plant comes through, finally down over the danger box. CT's being heard as Ryan rushes in, catches off Sonic. Damage done to Nifty, spotted and sprayed up by Ryan all the same. Sonic trades back to 2 versus 2. Flashbangs that are ready for him on the stairs area. And Floppy and OC. A few problems that they can't see anything. Smoke down back on the bomb site, onto the bomb itself. It was a bit too deep there for Floppy. A bit more dangerous as a result. Resmokes back in over to the connector area. Song gets spotted and sprayed, and Fugly last man standing. 1 versus 2. Sprays. Damage done to Floppy. Looking for OC, but he can't deny it. And Singularity will sneak yet another round away from Envy. 4 in a row for the CT side as another ninja is secured in this series. And Envy now with a timeout. Enough boss bonus here for Envy to also buy up, so they possibly could get the rifles out. Indeed, Fugly is going to AK on his part. Of course, saved him for the last round, and everybody else should be able to buy in. Indeed, there will be limited utility sets for the T side, so it's not the most ideal situation in the world, but it's still going to be rifles versus rifles for Envy, with headshot potential as well for the AK-47s. Sheikh Zula straight up towards the mid push. AUG in play for him this time. Smokes down out towards the apartments. Nades up. Flashes over. Here come the T-side players. 1 towards Dark on the defensive, 1 at CT, and 1 over in connector. And well, Dark has actually dealt with pretty quickly out here. CT still holds as Hydrex comes in, spray down towards 1 man, spotting Nifty for the second out towards the mid face. And Ryan looking for another follow-up. OC comes in on towards Nifty, and now it leaves it all to Android and Sonic. 2 HP for Sonic as well, not ideal for him as OC doubles up, triples up, almost lands the flick, but Sonic so low HP, the spray from any gun at this point will be able to take him down. Indeed, Ryan will prove my point. 2 kills and 5 on the board for Singularity. Is now their CT side is looking fantastic. Win investment comes in from Envy. Europe in for Nifty. PT50 CZ AWP. I guess they wanted to get that first pick out towards the ramp position, but no such thing will come for the T-side player. Singularity do cross successfully, and the AWP shot does not land for Envy. Android, 41 points of health as he is tagged up pretty hard in this one. Nifty taking first contact with the AWP. First face with the AWP. Does open things up on Shake. Second frag to try to get found as the T-side players pour out here out of the apartment. Second kill not quite found by Nifty, but he has got Hydrex suppressed to a corner. Floppy comes back with one frag to 4 versus 4. The bomb plant will be secured to push the further forward for the secondary kill. Third kill as well as Floppy. Not quite the quadrat for Som. Som last man standing, 1 versus 3. OC will deal with him, and again that eco half bite. Bomb plant secure, and that might be the best thing going for them. But it will be 6 on the ball for Singularity as they hold the line. Double AWP setup saved as well. That's what happens when you kind of half buy into another AWP round. Another technical pause coming in. DC for Singularity. Kind of the reason why. I guess it's a pretty decent reason to take a tactical pause on the SNG boys. Just wait for Shakespeare to get back into the server, and that will be pretty quickly back into the map as a result. A small derailment in our regular broadcasting, but it should be fine. No real worries at the moment for Singularity, as they have had a hell of a comeback back into prominence here again. 5 rounds in a row for Envy to start, 6 in response from Singularity. Envy had the rifles to try and stop him from going to 7. They try and equalize against the SNG squad. Again, very similar to how things went down on the first map, so if it's anything like Inferno, then it's going to end up being very, very interesting towards the end of it. We're about to find out. The buy-ups do come through, and Shake has the AWP in his hands. AWP in for Sonic. First contact established on Floppy, but he lands the leg shot, not the kill. Still 4 T-side players at Envy looking at move on to the A bomb site. AWP swapped around on Floppy, now he's low HP. Alright, OC will have the AUG ready to face up here. The Envy hit as it comes in towards the A bomb site. Smokes at the ready for Sonic and 1. Flashbang over, going to allow the peaks to come in. Incendiary response from Floppy will be good towards Palace, but Palace is not control of the T-side line. First pumper utility goes down. More at the ready for the T-side as they let their lurker and Som rotate back and join the main T-side force. Here come the flashes. Extra smokes down to spare Molotovs on 4 players. Ryan holding out the cross here with the AUG. Can't get the taps, can't get the sprays, but eventually catch Som off back in the back of the bomb site as he peeks up. Does have a chance for the bomb to get planted, but Android spray down by OC, completely blind with a Singularity man on the connector area. 5 on 3, bomb plant open for Sandwich. And Envy down by 2 men. Not a good sign for the retake. I mean, the double AWPs from Floppy and Sheikh Zulu will kind of trade it back in terms of just the even standing, but AWP in for Sonic, turns it around for Ryan. Smokes in, again down with the CT forces. Fugly gets a second and a third kill as well on the exits. Idrex comes back to 2 versus 2, looking for Fugly next man up, and Sonic last man in the back of Dark. 2 kills, 3 kills to his name, as once again he holds on to the round for Envy, down there single-handedly. But Fugly coming in with 2 of his own towards the connector area certainly was a helping hand for Envy. 6-6, we are all evened up. For Singularity, only a matter of time before Envy would have found a round against them, but it had to be the one round where they were about to hold on to a 2 lead. But not to be. Envy equalize, smokes up, Orgs in, and AWP for OC as he gets the first kill on Sonic. 2 players push up and over into the ramp position. Incendiaries, Molotovs pushed away by Smokes instead. Nades up from Sheikh Zula, trying to do damage onto the next players that face up here. Flashbangs over against Android, but he will continue to lead the charge here for Envy. The bomb going to rotate on the back of Nifty at the ready for the Apps push, but Envy will not commit to this just yet. Ooh, flopping the backstab though will punish them for their lack of commitment, for their lack of faith in the defaults. 2 players up here. Ryan continues sprays and gets 2 kills of his own right. Android, last man standing. 1v5, burning alive, does catch Floppy for 1 quick frag. But Ryan's gotten the hell out of dodge. Now the CTs pushed in towards mid. And they can fall back in a 1 versus 4. Flashes in Molotovs towards mid. "35 seconds for Android to act. He's got the bomb on his back. He's got the AK in his hands. Still 20 seconds remaining. Hydrex. Checking out the mid position as Android finally faced up. 10 seconds left. Just grab that AWP and save it instead.
Counter-terrorists win.
Again, nice hold down from Singularity, aggressing and dealing damage onto Envy outside of the apartments area. That took the whole round under their control here for Singularity. Double Orcs brought down by Sonic and Nifty. Everybody else going to invest into pistols in the half buy, so pretty lopsided investment here for Envy as they continue to try and figure out where they want to go, where they want to put this bomb, where they want to play out the default. Excuse me, play out the defaults. Been a while, boys. My voice is starting to go. Nifty faces up with the AWP in hand and looking on towards mid. We'll gain a little bit of mid control. Not full mid control, but... seconds left for Envy to make the hit happen. The smoke's out towards Sniper's Nest will gain short control. It's Floppy, Molotov's in. I think they may have landed towards... Yeah, down out towards the underpass area. There's real hits coming in towards the B-bomb site itself. 3 players are ready to defend the bomb site, and Floppy will spray on the first man. Deal with Android. Take him down. Sonic trying to trade back with the AWP. Will look onto the market door, but will not catch vision of the man as Nifty goes falling. Som trades it. 2 players spotted out towards the short position, and Floppy will spray on the first man. Ryan coming in. 2 AWPs for Envy. 20 seconds to try and take the bomb site, to try and hold down the after plant. Peeking from the AUG. Spots Fugly. Barely gets the space together. And Sonic 10 seconds to try hold on. Eventually, he will get dealt with as Floppy takes the kill. Eight to 6 for Envy to reinvest into one final round here at the turn of the half. Oops, AUG's standardized buy for Singularity. They've had control from the word go almost. AK is in, Mac 10s, flashes, Molotov's down, and OC watching out from ticket booth, ready to work. A-side defensive, Envy. Here they come, good shot from OC. First frag on Som. They are limited on the buy-ups here for Envy. Ryan's the way towards dark as well, spots one at... Oh, dropping that bomb. Sandwich position. 2 kills for Ryan as Fugly also goes down. Sonic trading. Nifty comes back on Ryan, but Android's falling all the same. So Nifty in a 1 versus 5, essentially. 4 more kills to find. And Singularity have locked on and locked down the A-bomb site. Bursting from Hydrex will finish off the job with a kill of his own in the interim. And 9 to 6 on the board. Singularity doing great. Absolutely fantastic. It was still a close half, and again, for a bit, it did look like Envy had full control. 5 rounds in a row at the start. The defuse will be in for Som. A single flash and Molotov for Android. Smoke out for the defuse player and double flash smoke set up for two players on the Singularity side. Looking like it will be the pistol execute here. On towards connected jungle, on towards stairs. Nothing for CT, but it still will come through and block off half the rotation potential for the CT forces. And Som with that defuse kit as well. What's to be best in his best interest to fall right back. Bomb plant down, Hydrex not going to go falling just yet. It's USPs from Nifty as he taps and only gets little bits of damage done to the T side line. Singularity is securing the bomb plant successfully. And Envy towards CT spawn, initially going in towards the murder hole and over towards jungle. Flashes over, 3 players spotted. Nifty with 1 headshot, 2 headshots found by Fugly. And 3 for 3 situation. Sharkzilla is going to get back as Nifty lands another great headshot. Fugly with a secondary kill and 50. Clinical as anything, getting the 3K, and the defuse will come through for Android. Envy, what a great retake from them. Krieg in for a Hydrex, spray on through towards Som. Lone man on the A bomb site control. Envy, of course, with investment and Singularity, the fourth by their own way. 2 for Hydrex. 3rd kill on Android, almost found a spray's good. Hydrex just aggresses down the bomb site. And Sheikh Zula ready for the backstab on Nifty. Deagle up, headshot locked. 1 versus 4 for Sonic. He will take 1, but that's about it. That's about it. Hydrex, 3 kills, 4 HP. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nifty impressing with his headshot positions, his headshot kills. Hydrex impressing with just sheer aggression and still making it work. What a start back in on the force buy for SNG. Get back in with those rifles. The Krieg's up, saved on 3 players. The reinvestment back in for Envy will not be looking nearly as confident as the, excuse me, CZ's. Now, kiddies, if you ever get into this line of work, you should know that casting for 13 hours straight is never a good idea. Take breaks, take care of your voice. Otherwise, you'll end up like me, really gravelly and growly, and also having pain in his chest and throat just by talking to you right now and talking about Singularity as they hit the B bomb site very quickly. 5-on-3 scenario. Sonic tagged up to 55, will not get his chance to reface. Envy. Gets shut out of the B bomb site very quickly with the hit coming through from Singularity. Jesus, what a round. Just twitchy as anything for SNG. Getting antsy. They're only a few rounds away from getting it to the minor. It's 7-11. And pistols out for the Envy side. Of course, the force buy not going to go that well at all. Here comes the hit straight out of the gate. Excuse me. Ryan sprays up Som, takes him down. Sonic also going to fall. Nifty comes up with a CZ, but Hydrex trades it. The 4 versus 2. Fugly and Android, last 2 players remaining. Got the AUG picked up. I think that's as far as he goes. Holding on to that rifle for the next round, Envy. Next round lost bonus to their name, Android. Just looking for an exit frag with the USP. Might get Sheikh Zula. Relatively close here in connector, depending on how far he faces, how far Android wants to try and wrap back around here. Who knows? Footsteps. Oh, just a little bit late to the marker. Ooh, does turn around towards Floppy, though. Takes him down. Good taps on taps, but the damage has been done. No kills against Floppy. He stays alive alongside Sheikh. Barely stays alive alongside Sheikh. 1 HP for Floppy. Spatial awareness of the map, knowing exactly where you need to be at to try and stay alive at such a low amount of health. It's tactical timeout will get called by Envy. They are starting to lose control of this one. It has been a very, very close series thus far. This map, not quite the same. I mean, you can also say the same thing about Nuke. The Singularity. 4 rounds away from taking the final spot at the Minors. Envy, with this tactical pause, need to find a way to break in on the CT side. Orgs in, Orbs out for Sonic. Ryan flashing his way in towards the mid position. A fast play coming in from Singularity, and then we have Android to respond. 1 kill to his name. We've got Fugly back on the bomb site as well. So a little bit of apartments control comes in from SNG. Hydrex, Krieg, small gap in a smoke to try and find. Gives that bomb over for Floppy. Spraying on Fugly, 14 points of health. Hanged up quite hard here, but the CT still have the man advantage for the moment. Android going to try and keep it there as well. 2 kills to his name. Sheikh Zula goes falling out towards short, and Floppy makes his way in. 2 luxury players on the bomb site. Android dead. Fugly trading, but Floppy trades it right back. Envy still a 3-on-2 scenario. Bomb plant down. Envy come in with the retake. Orp in for Sonic, out towards the door. Flashbangs in for Nifty, also creeping his way in from the door. Floppy ready for both players. They're going to line up for him. He takes him down, turns back around in the 1 versus 1. Almost gets the ace, but Som holds on the spray, and he holds the whole defuse. 8 rounds for Envy. For a moment in time, it looked like Floppy was going to clutch the round for Singularity. Not to be. Som with 2 frags. 8 on the board for Envy, and that tactical did give them a round. Now they need to carry it forward to a few more. Singularity down on the money line. Hundreds of dollars, only a few thousand on a couple of different players. I mean, I think they're probably going to still justify another buy back into the next round after the fact. Still got a lot more work to be done, though. Molotov's in, Sheikh Zula, flash out towards the mid face. Second one coming through as well, going to try and maintain this dominance. Ryan also here with the Krieg. Pushing in towards the A-bomb site, pulling some attention away. Sonic here with AW will spot several, connect on towards Floppy, gets the second kill with Hydrex. The bomb has been dropped out towards the firebox. 4 versus 3 scenario. Re-smokes down from Ryan, flashbangs at the ready. As the T's enter, they do lose the man advantage, but they do get the bomb plant down in a moment's time here whenever Ryan is ready for it. Bomb plant on towards default. Envy now in full retake mode. Again, man advantage for the CT side, but Singularity have turned this around in the past. 3 players all along the entire T-side backline of the bomb site. 1 in dark, 2 towards ramp and Tetris. As smokes onto the bomb will go up there. Will give a little bit more cover to Ryan. Spraying from Son, spots out 2, looks for OC as well. Bursts on taps, and OC will trade back with AWP, and Ryan just waiting for face up to come through. Android goes down, he connects the spray to the next man as well. And a 1 versus 1 for Sonic. The AWP lands the leg shot. USP so close, Ryan so low, and taps on taps. He eventually gets the kill, but no defuse kits around. He may have just picked one up in the interim. The defuse will be close, but it will come through for Sonic. 4 kills to his name, and again, he holds it down for Envy. In a clutch situation, who do you rely on to do the work? Sonic every day. 4 kills, 13 so far. Only player outperforming him on the CT side is Nifty with 18. And this is just fantastic. Giving Envy a serious crutch to stand on. The SMGs come back in against the rifles of Singularity. So here they go out of the gate for the SNG side. Floppy and Ryan, 2 quick frags, dismantling the players on the B bomb site, and Envy immediately concede. They know the damage from Singularity has taken its toll to the CT money line, and with the bomb plant cash injection, it's meant that the rifles could come in full versus SMGs on several players for Envy. And as soon as those first 2 kills came in, that was the end of the round, but just right there. No clutch for Sonic this time, although I wouldn't surprise him. They put him up to try and take some exit frags over in the market area. Unlucky 13 sits down on Singularity. One player does go up for it, so a little bit of damage, but not that much against Singularity. 4 players alive. At this point, damage doesn't matter that much. They just want to get past the line. They are only 3 rounds from beating out Envy in the final match here, in the final map. The 3 weapons saved will allow Envy another buy back in with the AWP AUG, 3 SMGs to play for. Straight mid control, out Nifty with a spray down, trying to get mid control against the likes of Sheikh Zula. Molotov's down, you've got Sonic here with the AWP facing up. Good shot for the first man. Ryan down, he's trying to fall back, but no, getting caught up over on the balcony. All the terrain that was there, smokes up, and Nifty makes his way in. Body blocks the Molotov, it goes extinguished in the fire and the flames. 4 versus 4 retake. Hydrex down, out to default, and Envy are calling the save? Really? I mean, fair enough, the economy's broken, but a 4 versus 4 retake and you're not even going to go for it? Where's the confidence? It's just crippled from Envy. They kind of need to as well. They can't afford to let Singularity go too much further than this one. 14-9 will be on the board, only 1 round away from map, match, and qualifier point for Singularity. Five rounds in a row. 5 rounds in a row. 5 rounds in deficit. I'm being a dumb. It's early, okay. Orgs in, UMPs out. Sonic investing into the CZ. Rifles back in the Singularity. Ryan and Hydrex just push in. No utility in the sport. Nifty, first man dead. Dinks down Ryan at least for something to be done. The Molotov back in on Som, and he can't do anything about this one. Smoke body block there for Sheikh Zula, but it doesn't matter. He'll just get the plant down and no one from Envy can contest it. Flashes over. Here they come. Som's still out here towards Palace. No one's checking it here for the T side. I think maybe Sheikh Zula's looking onto it now from Sandwich. But a man advantage for Singularity. Envy got to dig deep and find some seriously squeaky bum plays. Flash over, CZ at the helm. Here comes Sonic as the first entry. Tag damage done towards him. Android will go falling. Shake Zula, Hydrex all getting fragged. Fugly last man standing. Match qualifier point for Singularity. Not a single player going down. And Envy with one final buy to keep themselves alive. 6 rounds to the comeback, and another timeout will be called by Envy. There's so much cash for the T side. So little challenge from Envy, so many saves. No damage. This force buy will get 3 rifles, potentially a 4th on Som. What's he going to go for? M4, flash smoke, no head Kevlar. But this will be last chance saloon. Six rounds to the comeback, Envy. Look at the fast players coming out, straight out from Ryan up against Nifty, sprays him down for the first frag. Som comes up with 1, but Hydrex trades it, and Sonic, Fugly, and Android all rotating up to play for here. Got to get these kills, it's not happening. Fugly with a spray back, 2 versus 3 though, as Android gets in, blind sprays back, and Fugly does look on towards the bomb site. Might catch Hydrex here, low HP, flashbang is still good. The bomb plant is secured as Fugly burns to a crisp. Hydrex back here, Shake Zula. Smokes down. He on danger, looking around for Fugly, looking around for Android. The flashbangs continue to come in, the utility support from the T side line. Android so close. Spotted, sprayed, all left on Fugly. 19 points of health for the clutch. Spray does damage, and in the end, Hydrex will close it out. 16-9, and a 2-1 series favor. A Singularity will book their place in the Americas Finals. Americas Minor. They will join Team 1, Furia, Lazarus, E United, and NRG. As North America's representatives, they fought long and they fought hard, initially losing out to the likes of NRG in what would have been a tough match anyway, one of the top seeds and one of the expected squads to see in that minor. But they came back, and they came back hard, beating ATK and now beating Envious in 2-1